I've been working for the devil too long. I've been working for the devil too long. Yeah.
You need my ID?
Because it's an immigration checkpoint.
No, I would like to be on my way.
You have to go to number 1.
I'm not going to number 1.
So I'm asking
What's your name? What's your name, sir?
I'm asking you to go to number 1.
What's your name?
Number 1.
Adam, don't go to number 1.
Number 1.
No, we're not going to number 1. We like to travel freely on the road. This is illegal checkpoint. Adam, don't go. No. No, we like to be on our way. Just don't go. No.
Docs check. You go to number 1, sir.
We're not. No, thank you.
I'm gonna call DPS. DPS is gonna come out and cite you for obstructing traffic.
Well, you can call DPS all you want. This is illegal stop. Immigration checkpoint. Immigration checkpoint. This is illegal. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to ask if you're a citizen. That's it. What does that mean? Show me your IDs.
All right, guys, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? We're both
Are
U.S.
you?
citizens. Yes.
When did you naturalize?
Okay. I don't have to answer that.
Yeah, see,
okay?
you have to prove that you are,
Okay.
as opposed to us proving you aren't.
This is not
That's
my
how
first,
it works.
This is not my first time. I cross
That's
it
fine.
every other
Okay,
day.
just
and I never get
relax.
asked that question.
I've never seen
He
you.
came
and
to me.
Okay.
He can ask
What
you
it-
the question.
Okay.
I know
it's-
he can
it's
ask,
very
but
simple.
he came to me and asked me, "Can I see your passport?"
Yeah.
Okay. look,
That's not outside of.
do you
the
have
norm
a
for
do you have a
immigration
reason?
Officials.
Do you have a reason to believe we're not U.S. citizen?
He apparently did.
Okay.
Now-
Then he's wrong.
Here's the thing, though.
He's wrong.
We encounter people all the time who lie to us.
Okay.
And we're making sure that you are U.S. citizens.
Well-
it's a very simple request, right?
Well, you know what? I'm just telling you. You asked the question. We both complied. How do you know I'm naturalized or I'm not? How do you know that?
It's a guess.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking.
Well,
you.
you're not supposed to guess because you ask me, I tell you, and that's it.
Okay,
That's
when
all
did you
you need to know.
naturalize?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Did you naturalize or were you born here?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Then I don't know if you're a U.S. citizen.
Okay, well, that's
you
up to you.
saying it is.
Well,
It could be a lie.
Well,
I'm going to give you something real quick.
okay, go ahead.
We're going to conduct our immigration inspection
Go ahead.
until we are assured that you are U.S. citizens. Whether that means running your records or you providing us documents. Now, if you want to do it here, it impedes traffic, and we call DPS, and you guys get a ticket for impeding traffic. Now, if you
Don't
want to
say
do
nothing. Don't say nothing.
if you want to do it over there, we can do it over there real quick.
As far
But
as
we want to check
okay,
to ensure that you are U.S. citizens.
as far as I'm concerned, you're impeding traffic. We're
No.
traveling freely. We're traveling freely in America. We're both U.S. citizens, and we like to travel freely. We have every right to travel freely. Okay. Now, I am telling you, I would like to be on my way without being harassed by you or anybody else.
The easiest way to do that is to allow us to conduct records checks on you.
I don't need to show.
Or
I'm in the United States.
to allow us.
I don't need to. Am I in
your
Mexico?
papers.
Am I in Mexico? Is this Mexico?
You know what? Here's the deal.
Is
Like
this-
I told you,
Is this okay? That's
it's
fine.
impeding traffic, or you go over there and we do it there.
On the
very
video,
simple.
you're impeding traffic. That's all I need to tell you. You guys are impeding traffic because I am in the United States. You're not cross the border. It's about 100 miles away from the border, so that's fine.
I've heard enough from him.
All right.
I'm telling you, since you're the driver,
My lady.
you can go over there, or DPS is going to come here and write you a ticket for impeding traffic.
I have it on
That's-
video.
that's
I
your
have
choice.
video, so you're not
You
impeding
sitting
traffic.
here,
They
it's
are.
your choice. You're
Yeah.
going to be the one that gets the ticket, not me, unfortunately.
Obviously, you guys are the ones who's blocking the road. You just do whatever you want to do. We'd like to be on our way.
Just let me know when you make your choice so that we don't cause an accident with these other people.
We
traveling.
like to travel freely. We're in the United States. We did not cross the border, okay? All you need to know is we're U.S. citizens. That's it.
I know. They could be going through quickly too if they simply complied with our requests.
Yeah, well, that doesn't give you the right to harass people.
Yeah, but it's not first time.
I think
Why?
you just stop talking.
You know what? There are people that I encounter every day that it's not their first time coming through. Guess what? I still ask for their documents.
I don't see you asking anybody else.
Well, it's because
I don't
right
see
here right
everybody's going through. I don't see you asking. Why are you asking us? It says on my forehead that I don't have documents. I'm not U.S. citizen, and you're asking me whether I was naturalized or not. How do you know? That's a silly question. You're not supposed to be asking me that question. And you guys are breaking the law.
DPS has already been called. If you want the ticket, sit here. If you don't, you go over there.
Just-
and we
just-
continue to
Well,
do it.
I don't want to get.
Why you want to go? Why?
I will go there if you want to talk.
Yeah, they're going to go over to secondary.
Demi, guys, demi. What's your name? What's your name, sir?
Agent Taro.
Daro. Okay.
So I was told.
I just like to get all your names on the
Okay,
record.
that's fine. I
That's
was
fine.
told you were sent to secondary to check your documents. Is that correct?
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So do you mind showing me your documents?
I'm not showing no documents.
Okay.
We're
You're
not-
gonna stay here then.
We're not in Nazi Germany. Okay.
My name?
Yeah, your name.
Why do I have to give you my name?
I'm just asking you your name. Why are you trying to hide it?
I have all the documents. but
I'm just asking your name,
Just
man.
look. Okay, look. We're not giving you your name. We're not giving it anymore. We comply with it. We told you we're a U.S. citizen. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. We came to secondary to avoid your guys' tyrant. You escalating it. Look how many people around us.
No, we're
Actually-
already there. They'd be sitting over
No,
there if you guys weren't here.
you treating us like criminals. Okay. All right.
Well,
We're not criminals. Just to put it on the record, we're not criminals.
Okay.
We're just two young men, as you can see. I don't know what they see in us, but we're not criminals. We're
fine.
U.S. citizens. We complied with you guys. This is just breaking the law. Escalating the situation. That's all you're doing. That's it.
I noticed. I remember you said this isn't Nazi Germany, right?
Anyway,
You said that, right?
I'm not talking to you, man. That's it.
No, I'm serious. This is called discourse.
I'm not
If
talking
you want
to
to
you.
solve this is how we do it.
Okay, go ahead.
You mentioned it being
Go-
Nazi
just-
Germany, right? I'm going to talk to you. I don't need to talk to the camera.
You just talk to the camera. That's
You
it.
said it's like Nazi Germany. This isn't Nazi Germany, right?
Where are you going with it?
That's what you said. Yes or no?
I'm done talking.
And that's the problem.
I'm done talking.
That's the problem.
We complied with you.
No, you haven't complied.
We did.
We asked you an additional question to which you failed
We-
to comply.
which you
It is
had no right-
completely
which you-
within our bounds and our authority.
You had no right to ask me that question, or he didn't have any right to ask me whether I have paperwork or not. The only question, I know the Border Patrol law, okay? The only question you're supposed
What do you know?
Okay, look, the only question you're supposed to ask me is if I'm a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
If I comply and I say yes, and I'm U.S. citizen, I should have been free to go. But
Apparently something happened that he didn't believe you were a U.S. citizen.
Well, you know what
But here's
happened?
the thing.
Mm.
What's happening right now is you guys playing this avoidance game and using the law, or what you believe is the law. You're trying to use that to your advantage and make us look like complete idiots.
No, we're
And
not.
I don't think that that's necessary.
You said-
because if you provide some form of documentation that would validate your claim,
If you-
you would be gone.
Guaranteed I have more memory than you do.
Seems like you're agitated by this. You're the one who's going all over the place and claiming I'm wasting your time. You're wasting people's time.
That's where the problem is.
Original.
That's what it is.
I'm a U.S. citizen though.
But where are you from originally?
I'm not one of those people you can harass and abuse. I know the law, buddy.
Somalia? Alright. You came in on a refugee visa? Or?
Yeah, refugee, but we are both citizens. That's the reason why.
I think I'm how Why are you talking, dude?
Think about
Why are you talking, dude?
how old were you when you left?
Okay, see?
I don't know to answer that.
No, but I'm asking. I'm not asking to try to get your citizenship. I already know that you came from Africa. I'm asking how old you were
Where-
when you left.
Okay, can I ask you? No, it's a fair question. Let me ask you a fair question.
Go ahead.
Where was your ancestors from?
My ancestors?
Yeah, where?
From Europe.
From Europe. So they get here when? When did they get here?
It depends on which side. I'm not so sure about my mom's. My
Okay.
dad's are from like the turn of the century.
Okay. Okay, so does that, how many generation of American does that make you?
At least third.
Third generation? So we're the second generation. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
So you're,
so we
you're-
were okay.
wait,
No,
wait, wait,
okay.
wait, actually, hang on.
So
So your parents were U.S. citizens? That's what that means.
yes, that's what it means. Yes,
Your parents were U.S. citizens.
yes,
All right.
and
Both of you?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, are when you were born or are now? Because there's a difference.
Okay. Well, that's as far as I'm going with that, because you know why you're going too far now. I ask you a question, you ask me a question, you answered it, I answered it. All I'm telling you is, we're both U.S. citizens. We were supposed to be traveling freely. I know he came up to you and said we're wasting you guys' time. We're not wasting your time. You're wasting our time. We have places to be. We complied and answered your question. Till right now,
Except the one that's important,
but
which in regards to validating and verifying your citizenship.
okay.
Because anybody can say, I'm a U.S. citizen. And you understand that, right?
No, I understand that.
And
I understand
anybody,
that. I understand.
anybody can lie about it.
But let me tell you, when we come through this checkpoint,
Wait, I want you to look at all these people that just got their documents checked again.
because they're not citizen, they probably said they're not citizen. I know the rules. They
Even the ones that do say they're citizens.
No. I'm being
they're
honest. I'm
traditionally
being honest. Look,
demolished.
I'm a truck driver. Okay, I come through these places all the time.
Perfect.
I know what's going on. To be honest with you, and I'm
What's
not being.
going on?
I don't. I'm not trying to be an ass. Okay, but I'm telling you, you're only supposed to ask whether we're U.S. citizen or not.
And
when
then-
we give you the question, we're supposed to be on our
So
way.
there's a slight difference in what the facts are and
Okay.
what you believe.
Okay.
We ask you your citizenship,
Mm-hmm.
and we ask to the point of our belief that you gentlemen,
Okay.
100%,
Okay.
no questions,
You-
no qualms, U.S. citizens.
So you were not here. What is his reason to believe that we're not U.S. citizen? What's his reason?
I don't know.
Well, because
It could be any number of reasons.
because
But
we're not.
here's the thing.
We don't look typical Americans.
Here's the thing.
We don't look like you.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Is that what it is?
Because we had
'Cause we can touch
an
the reality.
African-American family roll through here earlier. But
Maybe.
guess what? They were in secondary too. We also have Caucasian people that come over for secondary. Now, here's the difference between them.
Mhm.
The individual that came up here behind you that I said, there's one right there. She provided her documentation, validation, and you know what happened?
What happened?
She left.
Okay.
Which is the exact same thing that you gentlemen would be doing
Because
if you validated your claim.
she's
I can run your guys' records, and you guys will be gone.
Yeah,
in
but I don't
like
feel okay.
2-3 minutes. Because I'll get your A number, I'll get your history, and that'll be it.
Okay,
It'll
and
be
that's
done.
okay. Look, the only problem I have with that, okay, is because I'm within the United States. I haven't crossed the border. Okay, obviously I crossed the border a couple of seconds ago, and we showed our documentations because they are U.S. Customs. I'm gonna verify that. You can call them. That's all I'm gonna give you. Okay.
Actually,
Hmm.
that's an interesting idea.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What was their crossing history? Yeah, see what they claimed to report.
Hey guys, so what's happening is that we refuse to show them identifications and we declined their request, and that's why we're actually sitting here. So what we did is we told them that we did cross the border and we dealt with U.S. Customs, and if they want to verify us, they can call them and ask for verification. That's all we're going to give them, and let's see what they come up with and what happens from here on. All right, so hold tight, be patient with us, all right?
Hello, Eduardo. Hello.
Kan soo socda oo koofiyadda qaba wuxuu yahay supervisorka, ma fahanti?
Well, right now you guys aren't being liars.
Get it?
All right, I hope that next time you guys don't
You know,
go through this. It's a very simple request.
It-
and you
it's
know
just-
it, and I know it.
it's just a principle, okay?
Now, here's the deal. we are allowed to ask you more than just one question because we're allowed to investigate to our satisfaction that the answers that you give are correct. If he wasn't satisfied with your answer, then he's going to investigate more. And
So-
that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to understand.
And he needed to make that clear to us because I asked him that and he didn't want to answer that question.
But
I wanted to
made
know
it
what
clear to you.
gives him, but you didn't even answer that.
We don't have to, though.
Okay, but I don't
That's
have
the
to
thing.
comply. That's the just simple
But here-
request.
Here's the thing. If you run into this situation,
Mhm.
there are people that aren't as patient as I am that aren't going to treat you the same.
I'm
And
willing.
You understand that, right?
I'm willing to go through whatever it takes to stand up for my rights and what I believe. To
But
be
here's
honest
the
with
thing.
you, even
When
if it
people have the
escalates,
authority, you can go through it,
no.
but it's going to end
Just
with
because-
you getting nothing.
Okay, just because you have the authority doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want.
But it's not whatever we want.
But
It's
that's
a
what it
simple
is.
question, and then we send you on your way.
We have
If it
right
was
to go
whatever
now?
we wanted, we'd do whatever we wanted. You wouldn't be in your car anymore. But
Okay,
it's not.
and I was willing to go through with that, just to make it clear to you, and I'm still willing to go through it. That's why I'm not giving you anything. Very clear, no disrespect. I stand for what I believe, and that's what I'm gonna do, regardless, all the way. Even
you have right to go?
even if it means I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you guys can go if you want, but I'm just talking right
Well, you know, but you know what? You've been very professional, and like someone who's next to you, you know, who's just eager to exercise your power. Think you have that much power?
I can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah,
now. Oh, he's,
yeah. You don't speak English.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's fine.
you know what gibberish is? Okay, well that's gibberish. That's what I was speaking.
Yeah, don't forget to edit the video just so it benefits.
no, I told you can go. I was just talking about
But-
you can go. I was just talking about
Stop harassing people.
Okay, guys, so they just let us go. After about maybe 30 to 35 minutes trying to figure it out what our status of citizenship is, it took some time. The Supreme Court actually gave them the authority to detain you temporarily until they can figure something out. But that's just temporarily. So this was just a little bit over the time that they're supposed to keep us. But, you know, sometimes they just flex their muscles and that's what they do. So you just have to be patient with them.